Tuscaloosa Area Virtual Museum focuses on historic photographs of Tuscaloosa, Northport, and other parts of West Alabama. They're getting ready to celebrate a historic milestone. Elizabeth Brott and Catherine Richter are here to tell me more about it. Ladies, thank you both so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Danny.
And when a museum is getting ready to celebrate something historic, that's pretty doggone special because you guys deal in history every day, right?
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about what's going to happen.
Well, about a year ago, we had our opening, which was all virtual, although we had an actual celebration in real time.
There you go.
But
those are more fun.
Well,
the real-time celebrations.
I guess you
well,
could
there
say
are
that.
at least refreshments.
Yes,
So.
yes, that's right. When you get to eat something and drink a little, that's good.
Yeah, we got granola here if you ladies are hungry. All right, there you go.
I still have a little in my mouth, I think.
I shouldn't have given it to you during the commercial
right.
break.
It's delicious.
It's
I'm
very
going to quit
good, though.
interrupting. Go ahead and tell us about it.
Okay, but we have now almost got 1,000 images in our database.
Wow.
And we wanted to let people know so that they would take another look if they've already looked, because we keep adding things as we go along. And so that's why we want to take this opportunity to let people know that we have reached a milestone.
Now, whenever we're talking about images, too, I think a lot of people may think, well, I've been to the Bryant Museum and seen the stuff over there, so I've seen everything. That's far from the case. Now, the museum sent some images to you guys, and you got some from some other organizations, but a lot of these have come from just regular people that just happen to have things, right?
That's right.
So there's going to be some really unique things in there for people to see.
Yes. We have images that people, when I use the word images, and sometimes they're photographs, but we also have some documents. For instance, you mentioned the Bryant Museum, and Taylor Watson at the Bryant Museum has given us some of the advertisements that appeared in the Corolla. So one of them, which I find really interesting, was from the late 1890s, shall we say, and it's for a stable. You know, when you came, you didn't bring your car.
No.
You brought your horse.
That's right.
So
it was a stable in the newspaper.
That's right.
Well,
so it's kind of interesting to see the variety of things that are there.
I'll bet it is. Now, I actually lifted some images, with your permission, of course, from the museum site. We put them together, and we can give the folks at home just a little taste of the sort of things they'll find there. You guys have people that have been a big part of the history. There's former Mayor Al DuPont, and I guess this is probably one of the first times he ran for mayor.
Yes, that's right.
And here is, this is going to be one of the churches. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. The print is too small, but things like this. And you mentioned images, a map of Tuscaloosa. I think that's from circa 1920, so way back in the day, before the stadium expansion.
Right. Yes.
Oh, and if you look really closely here, this is some sort of little vegetable dance that was happening. Janie Wallace is in there somewhere with her sorority sisters. She anchors our 5 o'clock.
And the picture you're looking at right now, Danny, that's actually where the amphitheater now sits.
Holy
that was one Stallworth Lake. It was a little bay, I guess is the right word, and that's where the amphitheater sits today. So in essence, whenever you go to the amphitheater, you're pretty much partying on the water. Because at one time, that's where it was kind of a natural swimming hole. And so that's probably something that not a whole lot of people in Tuscaloosa might know about.
No,
so
absolutely.
It's nice little historic nuggets like that you find at the virtual museum that, you know, the Preservation Society, for example, I may have a bootlegged version of this picture, but it's in the file and it's grainy and it's, you know, very difficult to see. But there are individuals in town who have the actual postcard because they've collected local history their entire lives. So it's a great repository of history because there are images that are easy for me to upload that are in my files, and you know, Ian at the Jemison Van de Graaff Mansion and all that. So it's really just a really easy way for all of us to pool all of our resources and do what we do best and educate Tuscaloosa and Northport about who we are. So
there you go.
It's been a lot of fun.
Right.
And the best thing about it, 24-hour access, 7 days a week, and it's absolutely free. Ladies, thank you both so much for being with us
Thank you.
You can find out more about the Tuscaloosa Area Virtual Museum online at tavm.omeka. That's omeka.net.